This time we have somebody playing Thor and Venom. I believe they said they were about gold. They said, can anyone review my game and tell me what I could have done better? My team staggered so hard second point, but anyway, I played Venom and Thor. I know they had a lot of people respond on Reddit, but I wanted to make the video anyway because I figured it's easier to like see this stuff visually. So before we start, I apologize in case you've seen or heard some of this before, like on Reddit or wherever. But anyway, let's get started. Who's on your team? You have Mag for frontline, so you're not solo tanking. You have Punisher and Squirrel, so a lot of damage up front. So your front line's very strong. You have Cloak and Gambit, so you have decent long-range healing. Nothing too crazy. Solid team, and you're playing Thor? Great. Starting off on the high ground. Okay, I like that you're just watching. That's fine. That's good. That's my idea. Okay, you're too far back. Yeah. So, just as a simple, quick understanding, if you're... Let's see. How do I explain this? The best thing to do is to find out where it's hard for the enemy team to push. Essentially, where's the choke points? So, if you look at where the enemy healers are, right? What's their field of vision? Can they see if their tank walks forward, how far can they walk forward without their healers being able to heal them? Which on this map, it's pretty easy. There's just two lines. There's a line right from this rock to this rock, and there's a line from this rock to this rock. This one's a little bit more fuzzy, but this way. So what you want to do as a tank is you want to make that line as solid and as hard as possible. Unfortunately, I'm fine with what you did, but when you drop down, you just started backing up. If you instead you start right here and you just wedge into this corner, you make it really difficult for them to make any progress. But you're way back here, they kind of just walk forward, and that makes it pretty easy for them. So definitely you wanna find that line. Okay, nice. Let him go, but that's okay. A little bit of mechanics. Now, even here, still push up to that corner. There you go. Perfect. Okay, now stay by that. Okay, now you're going to try to peel. If you're going to peel, you only need to peel for the right situation. Like, you have a thing now. And look at what you see here. Let's just do a little counting exercise. So your squirrel died, but you still have a 3v1, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, and then they had what? Spider-Man, who's already getting out. Yeah, this is not really what you want to be doing. You want to be frontlining in this scenario, because look at what happened while you did that. Remember that line I was talking about? So you have, let's see, you have three enemies in your back line versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing somebody? 5, right? Because you have somebody over here. And then you have 1v3 up front, right? That's really good for your team right now because they should be able to peel off the attackers and then help you out as long as you don't die. But watch what happens. Ready? Spider-Man gets a kill. So now it's 4v2 in the back line, which is still winning for your team. And I say 4v2 because he's going to get out and they're going to get out. You peel back to try to help, and so now you guys are regrouped. But look what that gives. Now both of these supports, they can actually push around that corner and they get access to this cover and this cover and this cover, which makes it to where their tanks get to walk in and take the space. All because you turned around. And now you guys did manage to kill the dive, but it's a little too late because now they've taken the space. And now you guys are crammed into basically this area right here, whereas they have all of this, including access to that if they're good at using it. So whenever you're going to go peel, just be aware of the trade-off. Oh, get out of it. Get out of it. Okay, I like that you backed up there because you weren't getting healed. That's good. Good recognition. Okay, yeah, you're feeling a bit lost here. So, at this point in the fight, this is where I usually say, you're a tank, so stay on point and just pick somebody. Pick somebody on point. Right here, you pick Strange. Okay, he runs off. Pick somebody on point. You have an invis, so you can actually just push this invis out of her ult. You can stand outside of your ult, but it is not your job to be back there. So I just stay right here and then pick somebody, whoever exits the invis ult. Because then if you would have done that, you would be right here, and you can just walk into the support ult, and then you'd be alright. So when you go into a team fight, just pick somebody, stick with them, stay on point. And that'll be better than like chasing people around. Okay, you guys have Gambit ult. Uh-oh. Ah, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, you're looking back so much. Look forward. Unfortunate.
To battle again.
Okay, so yeah, just understand the strengths of your team. You have a thing on your team, like they're going to peel, they're going to be in your backline. You have a Namor, they're going to be in your backline helping. You have a Punisher, they're going to be in the backline helping. Also, your two supports they're not super fragile. So like, don't be afraid to just leave those supports out to die, because it's not your job. Careful, this wall goes down. That's Namor ult of all time. Okay. W key. That's okay. Your team's. Oh no. So let me caveat what I'm about to say with yes. Your team played terrible. This is a horrible Namor ult and a horrible Punisher ult. But that being said, this goes back to our first conversation of like the lines, right? Where's the lines? On this point, it's a little bit harder to draw, but the line's actually way back here. Because exactly what happens, there's ways to get around where you are right now, and then you're screwed. If you're playing a character with higher mobility, like Venom, like Hulk, like Cap, then you can play up there. But with Thor, he's a bit slower, so you guys just can't play here. A thing, maybe, but even then you gotta know, like, you're ready to retreat. Now, why is that important? Because look at what your supports are doing. Watch what happens. Are they near cover? Are your DPS near cover? No. They're all up here to help you. So they're trying to help you. So if you position differently, then your supports and your DPS are going to position differently. And then they might have cover and be near a health pack. And then this doesn't happen. So understand where your line is, where you're going to retreat back to, and understand that where you play is going to affect where your supports play. Okay, I like this. You're waiting for your team. That's great. That puts you above so many people already. Alright, I like this. That's fine. Good stuff. Okay, you gotta use your abilities. Use F. Oh, kill him. Alright, you're down 2 ults now. So there are some videos that you can watch about Thor and his combos. Because there's a specific way you can alternate his abilities. Where you like shift in, punch, F. Then when that's over, you E. And then F again. And like there's a rotation to it. So I'd look that up. There's plenty of content creators who have made those. shorts and things like that. I'm actually just perfectly happy with what you did here. Don't enable your thing to make bad plays. You're in the right spot. Yeah. If anything, just push it either a little bit more to the right, to where you're near this cover, or back here to this cover. But I like that you're not all the way in there. Like, your thing deserves to die there. Let him die. That's how he's gonna learn. Okay. Now your Gambit tries to save them, unfortunately. Get out. Excuse me. Ouch. Yeah, this is just kind of a lost fight. Okay, so what do we do when the fight is lost, right? Let's go all the way back. When was this fight lost? Thing is dead. You have a support ult going, so you can push a little, but you don't. And now they have a support ult going, so now it's canceled out. I like that you start scooting back here. But then you scoot forward. No, you gotta respect this. If you had another support ult ready to go, and you had all your people here, sure, but you're already down a support ult, and they're gonna take space. You have to just respect that and scoot back to a good spot with cover. So you could have scooted back down to here. You could scoot back up to here, up to here. All of these places are fine. But right in the middle, that's not fine. You gotta use your health bar as a resource. Understand, like, where you stand is there. So now, let's see. Thing already died, so he might be back soon. Namor died. Cloak died. I think Gambit died. Did he? Let's see. No, Gambit's still alive. But at this point, the fight is over. So you're not going to win. It's 6v4. They have a support ult going. You guys use both of your support ults. Just get out. Either get out or die. But you don't want to do this, like, in-between thing. Yeah, go straight to spawn. Go straight to spawn. But you did this in-between thing, and then instead of dying right away, you die later, and so that is going to have the cart move 5 seconds farther ahead. So if you just die there, or you immediately move to get out and, like, recognize when the fight is lost, it'll be easier. Because now you're already staggered again. So there's this weird, like, concept of staggering where people usually think about staggering as, I went in, or my teammate went in when it was, you know, 2v6. And that's only half the equation. The other half of the equation is the fight was already lost, but we kept fighting. And I think that's usually the bigger problem, because then you have staggered respawns. And that's exactly what's happening here. I like this idea here. Please pick up the health pack. Nice. This is good. Don't fight, though. No, 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 no. So this was... you gotta understand, like, what your character does. Thor doesn't have that mobility. So if you're gonna come over here and do this, that's fine, because it accomplished what you were trying to do, which was to give your team space. Now there's a couple of factors that determine if that was actually worth it or not. A, do you survive? Because if not, it's probably not worth it. And B, does your team actually take the space? And those two things are usually related. So if I'm you in this situation, all I'm doing is, I'm not trying to stop the cart here. I'm trying to pull your team up. I'm trying to give your team some space, right? So now you're fighting 1v2, which means your team is fighting for, in this case, maybe 3v5. So that's great. But it's only good if you don't die. And you being over here was actually just enough to pull two people off of you. So instead of planting down right here, all you had to do was actually just shift away. Just shift into here, pick up the health pack, buy some time. Okay, and then maybe we'll shift up here. buy some time, and then fade away. And you'll notice this will turn into, instead of a 1v2, it'll be a 1v3, and more people, and then your team will have so much pressure up front that they'll be able to push. But you have to be really careful doing this with Thor. And you definitely don't want to take on this fight because you have no support, no ability to get out. And so just buy yourself a little bit more time, and that would have been a great plan.
There's still a chance to stop them.
By the eyes
Oh, get out.
Only 60
Yeah.
seconds left.
That's unfortunate. Okay, that was probably best case scenario for you guys because you lost the point, and now your team should all respawn and stick together. Alright, now we're going Venom. So Venom is much better at that strategy that we just talked about, which I'm assuming is why you kind of went Venom.
Better stop that vehicle.
There we go. Oh, there's a Spidey there. Nice. Okay, don't stand in the open. There you go. Climb up. Pop in. Oh, darn. Let's see. Okay, what do you see? Do you see something? There's something right here that you could just get immediate value. He's low. She's low. And it's a support. I didn't even think that was a support. So here's something to understand when you're playing a dive tank or a dive character in general, is this concept that Spylo talks about in Overwatch all the time. It's called staging, and like not cheating. So you gotta come up here just like you did, and then just wait, just stage for a second and look. It seems like you just kind of like went in. You're like, all right, I made it, I'm going in. But you gotta plan just a little bit. If you look here and you say, oh man, I could just drop down on that invis, maybe secure a kill and then get out. At the very least, what you're going to do is you're going to make that invis use her jump, her shield. You're going to make the cloak maybe even use their ult. They're going to focus on her. And that can be valued too. So when you get into a spot, you want to pick the right target. E, and then swing out. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, know your abilities. You definitely probably could have climbed up here and then F'd out this way. But that comes with more time on the character.
You thought we were done?
Bro, what is this visual glitch? You're still attached. What's going on? Replay viewer? Hello? Okay, you guys are staggered again. And how much time do you have? You still have a decent amount. By the time Gambit gets back, the point's gonna be all the way up to here. So what I would do in this situation is I would just poke. Okay, now that you use an ult, now go in. Yeah, just whenever you do it, look at who you're actually going for. Oh no, don't ult like this.
You lucky I'm a thief and not an assassin.
Okay, why was this a bad ult? So what is Venom's ult good for? Venom ult is one of the few ults in the game that can actually kill through support ults if you have a damage boost. You don't have a damage boost on your team, so you're probably not going to use it for that unless you combo it with Punisher ult or Namor ult. You could do that. So the other reasons you could use it is a get out of jail free card, but it only works if you get put into jail rather than dive headfirst into jail. So this is kind of just a waste. Also, you're fighting 1v4, and your team wants to help you. Your thing's here. So if instead you just pick a better moment, if you poke a little bit and then let your team help you. Let's see, how low do you get people? Do you get people low enough to where a thing right-click would actually kill them? Maybe. Maybe. It definitely at least gives you a better chance. But yeah, it's just a lot of effort and you didn't really accomplish much. Okay, go climb a wall. There you go. Okay, pick. Good. Right click. Alright. Don't fight in the middle. Stay near cover. Don't peel. Nope, not your job. Don't peel. B-hop, nice. You don't have time for this. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. This is good to get your support players, but like...
The final 10 seconds.
While you were doing that, yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man!
That was super not
Give
worth.
them another inch. Or a
Most of the time, yes. But that was the wrong time because the point is so close.
By the eye of Agamotto!
against the world.
Okay, this is good. Please don't die to that. Don't want fun. I'm fine with this. This is great. This is giving your team space and time. This is your job. Oh, kill him. Nice. Okay, now find somebody else. There you go. Nice. That was good.
The current score is 0-2.
I like it. You go for good plays in the backline. I feel like you have a diver mentality. Hey, what's up, Chaotic? How's it going? Long time no see. Not much. Just doing more VOD reviews.
I'll make them pay.
Are you winning this? I'm not playing. But I will play later. Okay. Why aren't you attacking? There you go. Okay, I like that you picked a support. Oh, you see her. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Did you lose her? Ah, it's tough. Oh, you almost had a chance. So in this scenario, you gotta be careful. Like, not be careful, but you gotta be laser focused. So you're on the cloak right now. So one thing with cloak, it looks like you're doing it right. You were tracking the circle, but then you chose shift. Just be a little bit more patient. Because I think instead of swinging out right here, you still had plenty of health. If you just shot this cloak, she just dies. That's unfortunate. Hot weather? Oh, that's right. In Brazil, it's like summer. I'd rather live in a cold place. I'm the same way. I live in a desert, and I'm so ready to not live in a desert. It's finally just now cold enough at night to where I can sleep. And it's November. And right now, it's like actually what? Hot. Because at night it's cold. During the day, it's like, what? 60, 70 degrees? It's ridiculous. 78, 81. Dang. Okay, I like that you're just getting out. The fight's lost. That's fine. This is a bit risky. Yeah. Are you gonna have to do stuff? Take it out? Oh, okay. You guys are just cool. Gold's a weird place, man. Okay, pick one. There you go. Good. I like that you waited. Okay, now, so earlier we were talking about picking the right support, right? But there's another factor we have to think about, right? So you stopped and you looked here. Did you look this way? Because if you look this way, you'll see your team isn't quite there yet. If you waited a little bit longer, could be good. All right. But either way, this was a much more successful dive. That was great because your team was able to push in, and now you have a read on point. This is great. You just did a vector algebra exam. Oh my goodness, that sounds crazy. Nice job doing well. That's tough. Nice. Stick with her. Focus on Invis. Oh, gotta work on mechanics. So there is definitely go into before you play comp. I would just spend 5 minutes in the practice range. If you don't know how to use it, let me know. I can make a little video. But there's a section underneath where you can put on like a Luna or an Invis and put them on like max speed and do like 2 minutes of like kind of far away with Venom and then 2 minutes of like really up close. And they'll jump all around you and it'll be a great warm-up. So just do that like once a day, twice a day, and like you'll get so many results. And that'll turn a situation like that into so much better. Like, it really does not take much effort. I think I'll probably get an A- or an A, maybe an A+. Oh, hell yeah. Good stuff. I don't think I ever did vector algebra. I only did, what, Calc 1 and started Calc 2. Okay, now would be a great spot to ult. Because Venom's ult does anti-heal. Or you can wait, which I'm also okay with, and then ult when it's over. Did their cloak already ult? Oh, she didn't. You guys got really lucky. So, one thing, this is kind of more of an advance for anybody who's higher up looking. At this point, you have a invis ult going off, and you know their cloak didn't ult, right? So you gotta be thinking like, okay, I can't get a kill here. So when this goes down, who am I going to try to kill? And the answer is whoever has the next support ult, which is Cloak. So I would immediately switch to start fighting Cloak. And either you're going to force that ult out faster than they would want to do it, or you're just going to kill her outright. So, just a quick tip for higher rank heroes. A little bit late. That's alright. Swing out, swing out, swing out, swing out, swing out! No! No! Oh no! It's not worth it. You gotta prioritize your life. Play your stock. Play your life. There's a cloak there. I'll get her. Follow the circles. Oh, she messed it up. Yeah, keep on him. This is good. Okay, don't go in here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, good. You're backing out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why? Oh, you guys are getting so lucky. Okay, yeah, the invis is gone. So with an invis, you can actually just, like... What I'd do here is, like, I'd shoot once, and then you're like, okay, she's gone. Then you just turn around, and you start shooting somebody else. And what happens when you do that is the invis will be like, oh, they're gone. And then they'll start shooting again, and then you can just turn around and start attacking them again. I swear, invises fall for that, like, all the time. And even if they don't, that means they're not healing the other person you're shooting at. So it's win-win. Okay, turn her. Oh, you found her. All right, now, let's understand space here and positioning. You're way over here, and you probably will get this kill, but just beware, like, you're not gonna get much out of it because the invis is just gonna respawn. Like, the cart's really far away, your support's dead, and you guys are just split up. So, what are you trading off in order to be here? Just keep that in mind. I think here is the right situation. I think I'm fine with, like, going for it. And then you got the kill, got out. That's fine. But just keep that in the back of your head, and hopefully it doesn't get you into trouble later, where you think you can go way deeper than you actually can. Nice. You guys killed the support, so you can actually just keep going. Good stuff. Oh, ult. No. Yeah, this is all just mechanics. Just focus on mechanics for a while, and you'll get a lot better. Like I said, it really doesn't take much. But while you were doing that, even though you missed the majority of those shots, you didn't get a kill, you forced out a lot of their cooldowns, and both supports were healing each other and healing off you. Look at this. They're both shooting. Neither of them are healing their team. For what, 10, 15 seconds? So if we want to talk about stats, these 2 kills that your team got, those are your kills. Do you think they're gonna kill a mag and an Iron Fist while they're being healed? Like, look at them. They have no support, so it's just easy. Those are your kills. Great job. And it worked because you got out. You didn't have to use an ult. You only used your cooldowns. That's great. I'm gonna have a Calc 2 and a Physics 1 exam both on the same day. Also need to solve 60 physics problems. All these 3 things up to Monday. Oh my goodness. What are you doing watching the stream? You gotta get to work. That sounds like so much. Okay, no, this is... Don't be on point. You are the last character, like, in the entire game that should be on point in this scenario. The point's moving. Let it go. Like, go fight. You have given up so much space. Because what we were talking about earlier, where you were in their backline and they couldn't do anything, but now you just give it up for free. Look, they just, like, walk in. They have no pressure from the back. Your team's fighting 5v6. And now they're fighting 4v6? Like, who cares about the point? Yeah, go fight in their backline. You really should not have gotten away with that.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Nice, you did the combo. I think the combo is a little bit later. Nice. Oh no, don't swing in. Oh no.
Double KO.
Alright. It works out. Be careful of that.
That's 3.
That will get you killed later on.
Heavy weapons, I love.
Okay, good. You're not on point. Yes, go farther. Go even farther. Go around this wall.
I'm opening a portal.
Oh, you hear that? Go ambush him.
That's it.
Go ambush.
Don't let anything
Or wait,
stand in
okay.
your way.
Now it's too late. Now you want to wait. Oh, through the portal. Move! Move! Go, move! Oh. Okay, in this scenario, I'm already thinking, alright, the fight's lost. We've lost 2. They've used 2 ults immediately, or even if it's just 1. So I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to get a kill, and I'm not going to stagger. So let me just get some ult charge and leave. They really don't have much of a stun. So I'm just thinking like, okay, I'm going to F down. I'm going to pop my right click, pop my E, and then shift out and make it all the way back to spawn. That'll give me a couple things. Oh, there you go. Right click, pop your E, and then shift to spawn. Perfect! Let's go! That was great. And then your Punisher ruined it. But that's not on you. You did great. You're lazy. Also, we'll start doing things tomorrow as I don't have classes on Thursday and Friday, so I can get 4 free days plus Wednesday after school to do stuff. Oh, nice. That's good. Oh, get out. Ooh. I think you went in a little too early. Your Punisher's still very dead. Like, a long time to respawn. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're fighting 5v6. Yeah, just wait. Just wait and you'll be fine. Or the other thing you can do is if you want to be doing poke damage and like get in quick, you could have done this, but get out way faster. Also, you can learn information from that. Like, oh, okay, like now they're all peeling for me. So how are you going to use that to your advantage? Yeah, you staggered. So I hope you know what I mean by use that to your advantage, is what we were talking about earlier. If you can make 4 to 5 people on the enemy team look at you at the same time, that is a huge advantage to the rest of your team, as long as you can survive it and use it in the right scenario. Okay, E, get out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just gotta have a faster time. Also, something we haven't talked about yet is stretching the map, as I usually say. the past, what I think 3 dives have been basically from this exact same spot. Venom has great mobility. He can do a lot. So you can come around over to here, and there's a little ledge here you can use. You can just jump right here and attack there. You can attack all the way from over here. There's a health pack. You can come all the way around. Shoot, you can even swing out of spawn and make it like up onto this building over here. If you swing out of spawn. Don't be afraid to use that. But then wait for that cooldown to be ready to come in. So like wait like 6 or 7 seconds here and then jump in. So that way, each time you go for diving, it'll be a surprise and it'll be harder to react to. But since this is the same thing that they've already been shown 2 other times, they're like, okay, turn around, heal, freeze, punch, do the whole thing.
Only 60 seconds left.
Don't go in. Don't. No. No. Oh, you made him use that. Wow. That was a goofy interaction. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't even go through the portal. Like, maybe. Yeah. Don't go through that portal. You're Venom, you don't have to. If you're playing Thor there, sure.
Venom lives.
The final 10 seconds.
For some reason, I'm having an easier time with Calc 2 than Calc 1. I've heard a lot of people say that, actually. I think that's a common thing.
Keep fighting until you clear. Us against the world.
Okay, it's a team fight. Pick somebody. Who's already ulted and who hasn't ulted? Pick Invis. Invis hasn't ulted yet. Okay, I like this positioning.
Disappear.
Oh, you got so lucky. Oh no, back up. Back up. Nice. Okay, find the Invis. There you go. Okay, you pushed her back. Oh, unfortunate. Alright. That'll do it. Yeah, I think a couple things, if I were to wrap it up nicely, is like understanding when to get in and when to get out. Like, when is the fight over and how does that cause staggers? 2 would definitely be just mechanics. Like I said, go into practice range. The tiniest of efforts in the practice range makes such a huge difference in game. And then the next thing is, yeah, just wait for your team. Like, don't stagger. I think you'll be fine. So anyway, yeah, I hope this helps seeing the map and everything. Use your cover, and I'm sure you'll do great. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for letting me do a VOD review, and I'll see you next time. God bless. Bye.